Hello, welcome to next session. In this session, we will solve GATE 2020 paper of production and industrial engineering. We will solve only the 1 marks question. Okay. So question 1 to question 25 carry 1 mark each. Okay. Question number 1, the divergence of the vector v y square I plus z square j plus x square k is option A 2x, option B 2y, option C 2z, option D 0. So we have the answer key also. So question answer of question is D, that is 0. So how it is? So we know the divergence is delta into F. Okay, F is this vector or F is a vector V. Okay, and delta is I curly by curly x plus j curly by k curly by curly z. Okay, so V is your F. So here F is your y square and phi is your z square and phi is your x square. Okay. So now there is dot product between them. So it will be like this: curly F by curly x plus curly phi by curly y plus curly phi by curly z. So F is your y square. So curly F by curly x will be 0, and phi is your z square. So curly z square by curly y is also 0, and phi is your x square. So curly phi by curly z is also 0. Okay. So divergence F delta into F becomes 0. Okay, so answer is your D. Okay, next question is an integrating factor for the differential equation dy by dx plus my is equal to e minus mx is option A em, option B e minus m, option C e minus mx, option D e mx. So that it, so answer is your D also here. Okay. So the differential equation given in this form dy by dx dy plus q have the integrating factor as e raised by p dx. Here p is your m. Okay, so the integrating factor will be e mx. So e integrating mx dx, so it will be e mx. So integrating factor is your d. Okay. So next question is for the complex numbers z1 is equal to 2 plus 3i and z2 is equal to 4 minus 5i, the value of z1 plus z2 square is option A 32 minus 24 I, B minus 32 minus 24i, C 32 plus 24i, D minus 32 plus 24i. Okay, so this is your Z1 and this is your Z2. So Z1 plus Z2 is your 2 plus 3i, 4 minus 5i. So this is your 2 plus 4 is 6 and 3 minus 5 is minus 2. So Z1 plus Z2 is your 6 minus 2i, and if we square them then it will become formula a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, so a square is 6 square 36 and b square is your 2i square minus 4 and 2 AB 2 into 6 into 2i, that is 32 minus 24i. So answer is your 32 minus 24i. So answer is your A answer. Question 3. Answer is A. Okay. Next, to solve x square minus q is equal to 0, the Newton-Raphson method has been employed. If the initial guess x naught is equal to 1, the next estimate of the rule x1 will be A 0.5, B 1.0, C 1.5, D 2.0. Okay, so in Newton-Raphson method, we have x1 as next situation and x0 as initial guess. Okay, we have x1 is equal to x0 minus f x0 minus f dash x0. Okay, f dash x0. So f x naught is your x square minus 2. Okay. So if the initial value of x naught is 1, so it will come out as 2, 1 minus 2, minus 1. Okay. And f dash x naught will be 2x, or we put x equal to 1, then it will be 2. So it is minus 1 and it is 2. So x naught is your 1. So x 1 will become 1 minus 1 by 2, or 1 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1.5. Option C is the right answer. Okay. Option number 4, C. Okay. Next, if x is a random variable with expected value of 5 and variance of 1, then the expected value of x square is A 24, B 25, C 26, D 30. So now the expected value of x is 5. Okay, and variance is given as 1. Okay, so standard deviation is plus minus 1. Okay, so the maximum value of x is 5 plus standard deviation, and the minimum value is 5 minus standard deviation. So it is 6 and 4. So the maximum value of x square is 36, and minimum value of x square is 16. So expected value of x square is 36 plus 16 by 2, that is 26. So answer is your C. Okay, so answer is your C. Question number 5. Answer C. Question number 5. Answer C. Next, group 1 list the faces of steel, and group 2 lists crystal structure in the table below. Group 1 is of P ferrite, 2 postulates are Martin. Group 2 is 1 hexagonal closed pad SCP, B body centered cubic BCC, C body centered tetragonal BCT, or face centered cubic FCC. Okay, so match the face with the corresponding crystal structure P2 Q4 R3, BP4 Q2 R3, CQ2 P2 Q4 R1, DP4 Q2 R1. Okay, so this is a straightforward question. You have to cram the crystal structure ferrite. That is 2 body center cubic, and after that that is 4, that is FCC, and multiply that is BCT. Okay, answer is A. Next, figure shows two bodies P and Q. The body Q is placed on the ground and body P is placed on top of it. The weights of P and Q are WP and WQ respectively. The bodies are at rest and all the surfaces are assumed to be frictionless. R represents reaction force, if any, between the bodies. Okay, P and Q. The correct free body diagram of the body P is, so here with the weight of P is at P, but no reaction of this for this weight is actually, and in B there is also reaction, the reaction also okay, and in C WP WQ both acting downward, and in D WP acting downward, WQ acting downward, and R acting upward. So at body P there will be no weight of Q. Okay, so answer is your D option. Okay, next question number 7, 8, 7. Next, the figure shows a mechanism with three revolute pairs between links 1 and 2, 2 and 3, and 3 and 4, and a prismatic pair between link 1 and 4. Okay, which one of the four links should be fixed to obtain the mechanism widely used in Shaper? Link 1, okay, link 2, link 3, link 4. Okay, So this is link 1, this is link 2, link 3, and link 4 is like that. Okay. The widely known quick return mechanism in Shaper is Kragen's total limit. Okay. In Kragen's total limit mechanism, the link adjacent to the shortest link, that is link 2 is fixed. Okay. So answer is your link 2. Whereas there is another mechanism used in Shaper, that is Whitworth quick return mechanism, but that mechanism is not widely used. Okay. So the on the for this the link 3 is fixed. For Whitworth quick return mechanism, link 3 is fixed. So answer is your link 2. Okay. The state of stress at a point in a body under plane stress condition is shown in figure. The positive directions of x and y axis are also shown. The material of the body is homogeneous and isotropic with modulus of elasticity E and Poisson ratio mu. The longitudinal strain in x direction is, so this is the body shown, this is sigma x and this is sigma y compressive. So the longitudinal scale is sigma x by E plus mu sigma y by E. Okay, because sigma y is compressive and we can't tensor effect in this direction. Okay, so answer will be sigma x by E plus mu sigma y by E. So answer is here C. Next, the figure shows two bodies connected through a riveted joint with one rivet. The diameter of rivet is D. In meter, the joint transmits a load of F in Newton, whose line of action is perpendicular to and intersect the vertical axis of the rivet. Neglect any effect of bending of the rivet if allowable shear stress for the material of the rivet is tau Newton per meter square. The diameter of the rivet required to prevent failure in shear is option A root f by pi tau, option B root 2f by pi tau, C 4f by pi tau, D root 8f by pi tau. Okay. As there are two surfaces on the rivet at which the rivet fail. Okay. In double shear. Okay. Then the failure is going to be occurred. So when the rivet fails from here and we fail from here, then the total failure of the rivet will occur. Okay. So there will be double shear. Okay. One for this and another for this. Okay. Okay. So the total area is 2 into pi by 4 d square into pi by 4 d square. Okay. So into that tau shear stress. So d is equal to root 2f by pi tau. So answer is your 2f by pi tau. Answer is your D. Okay. Question number 11. Wrong answer is D. Question number 11. Consider flow of an oil with Reynolds number 1500 in a pipe of diameter 5 centimeter. The kinematic viscosity of oil mu 0.75 centimeter per second. The value of average velocity in meter per second is option A 0.75, option B 1.5, option C 2.25, option D 4.5. We know the Reynolds number given by V by D, so V by mu. Okay, that means kinetic velocity is 0.75 and D is your diameter, that is 5 centimeter, and R is your 1500. So B is equal to your 225 centimeter per second. You can make the calculation. Okay, or 2.25 meter per second. So answer is your C. Next, a Carnot heat engine receives 600 kilojoules of heat per cycle from a source at 627 degrees Celsius and ejects heat to a sink at 27 degrees, 27 degrees Celsius. The amount of heat ejected to the sink per cycle rounded off to nearest integer in kilojoule is option A 26, option B 200, option C 400, and option D 524. So as the cycle is Carnot, So we can use the classes theorem, that is Q1 by T1 plus Q2 by T2 equal to 0. So Q1 here is the heat received, that is 600 at temperature 627, that is 900. Okay. And Q2, sorry, T2 is 27. So it is 300. Okay. So by putting these values, we can find out Q2, that is 200 kilojoules. Okay. As the heat is being rejected, so Q2 is negative. Okay, so answer is here 200 kilojoules. Okay, next answer to question number 12 is D. Okay, next, the process used for producing long bar or fiber reinforced plastics FRP with uniform cross section is A. Extrusion, B. Filtration, C. Injection molding, D. Thermoforming. Answer is filtration, extrusion. So that is the straightforward question or theory question. So answer is B. The purpose of the rat cat in micrometer is to A. Impart smooth movement to the spindle, B. Compensate for wear, obstructed, C. Prevent rotation of the spindle while reading the scale, D. Maintain sufficient and uniform measuring pressure. Option D is the right answer because the purpose of rat cat is to provide a hold on the micrometer. Okay. So that the fingers may not slip. So answer is here B. It is to maintain pressure and maintain sufficient and uniform bearing pressure. Next, the end milling cutters are mounted on the spindle of a vertical milling machine using option A vice, B collet, C facelift, D dry clip. So answer is here dry clip, sorry, collet and milling cutters are mounted on the collet provided on the arbor. Okay. Next, the self-sharpening tendency of conventional grinding wheel depends upon wheel grade. So that is also a straightforward question. So that is we have to plan. Okay. Uh, Other options are wheel structure, wheel hardness. So next, a non-traditional machining process which utilizes the mechanical energy as principal energy source for removing the material is ultrasonic machining. Okay, because in ultrasonic machining, the vibration are important to tools which cause the material. Whereas in other three, there is no mechanical energy involved. In electric discharging, electrical energy is involved. In derivative, laser energy is being focused. Okay, and in plasma, heat energy is involved. So answer is the C. Next, in manufacturing of self-lubricating bearing by powder metallurgy, an important secondary operation that is carried out after sintering is A. Cold isostatic pressing, B. Hot isostatic pressing, C. Impregnation, D. Infiltration. So answer is your C. Impregnation. What is the which of the following is a casual forecasting method? So answer here D. Linear regression. So these are the theory-based questions. I'm not going to solve these questions. You have to read out theory, okay, to perform to answer this question. Okay, I will solve only the numerical part. Okay, an approach used in the product development which combines the effect of design, manufacturing, and other functions to reduce the total time in introducing a new product in the market is option A, controlled engineering, that you are also happy to have. Okay. The Bellman's principle of optimality is related to option C, that is transportation problem. Okay. Next, the process capability ratio CP is given by option A, upper specific limit minus lower specific limit divided by 6 into process standard deviation. That is the formula that we have to learn. Okay. Next. In a uniaxial tensile test on a specimen of ductile material, the ultimate tensile strength is found to be 400 MPa and elongation up to maximum load is 25%. The true stress at the maximum load in MPa is, so sigma T here is true stress, okay, and nominal stress is given that 400, okay, and your strain is also given that is 0.25. Okay, so true stress is 400, 1 plus 0.25. Answer is your 500 MPa. So answer is 500 MPa. So answer to question number 23 is 500. Okay. Next question number 24. Suppose the control system of a fighter jet consists of three unrelated components in series. Okay. And it is desired to have 98% reliability of the system. If the reliability level of all components is same, then the reliability of each component rounded off to three decimal places is, so in series the total reliability is product of reliability of all the components. So yes, reliability of system is R1 into R2 into R3. So let it be R. So R3 is equal to 0.98. So R is equal to 0.9932. Okay, also is here 0.9932. Question number 24, 0.993. Okay, or if it is in percentage, only 98.32%. Okay. The product structure tree is given in figure below. Shows the component needed to assemble one unit of product P. Okay, this is a structure P. For one component, we need A1, B1, and C4. And for A1, we need D2, E1, and for B, we need E2 and F1, and for C, we need D3 and D2, and for G2, and for G, we need D1. Okay. Now we have to now number of units that unit the component needed to assemble 10 units of the product is, okay. So number of D components needed for one A component. Okay, this is A component. So we need two components. Okay, number of D component needed two G components. So this is your G component. 2, 3, 4, two G component. This will be two. Okay. Number of D component needed for four C component. Four C component is four into 3. Okay, 4 into 3. 3 component, 3 decomponent will be from here. And 2 from here. 4 C component. Okay. Sorry, here it should be 1. Okay. And C need 2 G component, 2 need, G need 1 D component. So it should be 4 into 2. Okay. Here it should be 1. Here it should be 1. Okay. Here should be 1. Okay. Now the number of D component needed, for C, 3 from here, for what it is 3 and 4 and 2 from here. Okay, so it is 3 into 4 plus 4 into 2, that is 20. Okay, now number of D component needed for one P product. So this is one P product. Okay, so this is D3 and sorry, for for 4C decomponent 20, and here we need two small components. Okay, two from 2D from here and 20D from here. So that will for one P we will need here 20 plus 2, that is 22. Okay, and for 10 P components we will need 22 into 10, that is 220. Okay, so answer is your 220. Okay, so answer is your 220. Question number 25 to 20. Okay. Okay, that's all in this video. And in the next video, we'll solve 2 marks production question of year 2020. Okay, thank you.